Good Friday evening. Thanks for joining us. Well, the family of a pastor shot and killed by a Spokane County Sheriff's Deputy says the investigation into the shooting is incomplete.
In August, Deputy Brian Herzl shot Pastor Scott Creach behind the property of his business. Deputy Herzl was parked in an unmarked vehicle when Creach walked up with a loaded gun.
KXLY4's Tori Brunetti is live on our Skydeck tonight. Tori, the Creach family says more investigation is needed.
Yeah, Alan Creach, Pastor Scott Creach's son, says he still has a lot of questions. He says there's things in the investigation that weren't thoroughly looked into that could have helped paint a more clear picture as to what happened that night.
To take key pieces of evidence and just begin to dispose of them really ruins the credibility of any kind of a case.
Alan Creach is talking about the car Deputy Herzl was driving the night Herzl shot his dad. Alan Creach says the car was not thoroughly tested for information that could have helped investigators determine where Deputy Herzl was standing when he fired his gun.
We do not know what all took place there.
The Creach family hired a forensic scientist to test the car. Gunshot residue was found inside the car, but nothing proving where Herzl was standing. Tess Allen says could have come out differently had the car not been put back into service the day after the shooting.
I feel a little cheated here.
Allen says the investigation is blatantly filled with holes. He says the medical examiner gave him a diagram of the angle his dad was shot at, an angle Allen says is not possible to achieve if Creach and Herzl were standing face to face, like Herzl told investigators they were in one of his interviews.
Alan and his family shared several concerns with me when I was sitting with them. And I told him I'd try to answer all their questions.
Prosecutor Steve Tucker says answering the Creach family's questions is one of his biggest concerns. He says typically it can take anywhere from 6 to 8 months before charges are filed on a specific case, and that this case is moving fast because he is making it a priority.
We only have one witness, but if his story doesn't match up with the physical evidence, then we've got a problem. And we will hold people accountable for that.
Alan Creach says he will not stop asking questions until someone acknowledges shooting his dad was wrong.
I specifically asked Steve Tucker. I said I would like to hear from the leaders of this community, you know, an apology, an acknowledgement that this is wrong and that will change.
And the sheriff's office says as soon as they knew the Creach family wanted to test the car, they immediately pulled it out of service. And prosecutor Steve Tucker says he's still waiting for one very important test result, and then he will go through the report himself. He says it is possible that once he goes through that report, he will ask for more investigation. On the Skydeck, Tori Brunetti, KXLY4 HD News.